changes down. Okay, when we're changing up, just need to keep accelerating away, and I'll call you up the gears. So right foot on the brake, right hand pedal towards you. You see it change to 1.
Yep. Can these be adjusted?
No, that doesn't adjust. There's not a lot to these Ferraris. So
Okay.
that's it.
Let me just explore a bit. That's lock, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So handbrake's on.
Handbrake's off. All you need to do is put your foot on the brake, bring that right hand pedal towards you. That's it. You see it's into 1. So a little bit of power now, around towards the right hand side. That's it, round towards the right. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go in between the orange cones there, and they're just going to take your photo. Okay. So in between the orange cones.
This gearbox is not a dual clutch one, is it?
No. You'll see when we're out there, it's quite aggressive. We're locked in.
Sorry. Yeah,
that's all right. You're locked us in.
Hi there. Hi there. Cheers.
And one more. Perfect. Cool.
Cheers.
Have fun. Right then. Okay. Now, so away we go. So straight forwards. Okay, so you keep looking ahead. I've got the mirror, so come round towards the left-hand side there, all the way around to the left. That's it. So keep looking ahead. You look ahead.
Okay.
Just hold it just here on the brakes. On the brakes. Just got a Lamborghini coming through. Yep. Okay, away we go. Accelerate away. So into second gear. Come away from the down change. Yeah. All we're going to do is accelerate and change up. So try and keep away from that one.
Okay.
Into 4th gear. That's it. So a little bit more power now. That's it. Into 5th. That's it. So keep holding this line until we see the blue exit point. Once we see that blue exit point, out towards the right, accelerate away. Into 6th gear. Brakes on. Off the brakes. Right.
Sorry.
Don't need to brake that hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't need to brake that hard. Don't need to play with that either. Okay.
You was in sport earlier.
Okay, so we're staying sport, yeah, but you brought it all the way over to race mode. We don't need to play around. Okay. You don't need to do too much. No, right. You're braking too hard. You don't need to do too off the brakes. You don't need to do too much. Right. So all we need to do, I'm going to put you into 4th gear. Okay. We'll stay in 4th. Turn in on a little bit of power. Okay. Yeah, we don't need to stamp on anything.
Yeah, because I'm not sure whether I was coming up to like a sharp corner, so I wasn't sure.
No, that's fine. Bring it round to the left. A little bit more power. So stay in 4th gear. We're going to keep on a bit of power. Okay, so gently going to bring it round. That's it. A little bit of power on. Out towards the left slightly onto that dry line. We're going to get easy with it. We're going to come over this crest of the hill. No need to brake. Bring it to the right slightly. Brakes on now. Off the brakes now, and we're going to turn in. Come off the leaves onto the dry line. That's it. A little bit of power. Round towards the apex here, a bit more round to the left. That's it. So start to straighten up, brakes on. Okay, off the brakes now. So gently bringing it round to the right. A little bit more brakes on here. That's it. Off the brakes now, and turn it now. Looking to get straightened up, straighten up, straighten up. That's accelerate away. So no need to change up yet. We're going to come round to the right, off the brakes, off the brakes. A bit more power now. Now come up to 5th gear. That's it. Okay, so back on the brakes, off the brakes now, nice and gently through, accelerate away again. Try and avoid that. Okay. You don't need that. Over to the right hand side into 6th gear. That's it, keep going. We'll stay in 6th gear. So a little bit of brakes, not much. Off the brakes now, gently through to the left, gently over to the right, accelerate away. That's perfect. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's it, accelerating away. So, back on the brakes again, into 5th, off the brakes, off the brakes, off the brakes. Off the brakes. Yeah, we don't need to stamp on the brakes. So, when we're braking, all the corners just smoothly on those brakes. We don't need to dive on them at all. So, a little bit more power now. Okay, so gently start to bring it to the right. Okay, that's not too bad, that's it. Accelerating away now. Into 6th gear. Okay, so back on the brakes. That's good. Down into 5th gear. Off the brakes now. That's perfect. And turn in. A little bit of power. Turn in. That's fine. Okay, so onto the brakes again. Down into 4th. That's perfect. I'm not being thrown forwards anymore. That's good. Okay, over towards the right slightly. So back a little bit of brakes, and then a nice smooth turn. That's good. Turn a bit more. That's it. That's perfect. A little bit more power now. That's That's good, so keep a little bit of power coming. That's it, over to the left slightly. That's good, so get the car straightened up first of all. And then over the top of the hill. Perfect. Okay, and brakes on again. So down into third gear and start to turn. That's perfect, absolutely perfect. So get rid of that understeer, we can just feel it there, then bring it back in again. Okay, so brakes on again. Okay, over to the right hand side. Okay, so back on the brakes again. That's it, off the brakes, and then get straightened up. Looking to get straightened up. That's it, now accelerate away. Into fourth gear. That's it, stay in fourth gear, through we go. Easy with it, okay. Nice and steady through there. There's too much of this. With brakes on. Smooth, off the brakes. Smoothly through. That's it, accelerate away. That's it, over towards the right hand side. Into sixth gear. Relax the steering, smooth. So, brakes on again. Off the brakes now, leave the gears alone, turn in. We don't need to do too much. That's it, over to the right hand side. Okay, you don't need to do too much, just keep looking ahead. Okay, so gently on the brakes, down to fifth gear, off the brakes now, and then just carry that speed in, that's fine, that's perfect. But when you're steering, try to avoid that. Just smooth movements with the wheel, that's it. So, bringing it round. Okay, keep it in tight a bit more until we see that exit point. Now accelerate away, over to the right. That's good. Into six. Perfect. Okay, so back on the brakes, down into fifth gear, off the brakes now, and a nice move. So just relax, don't need to rush anything. Relax with everything. So straight line over here, brakes on now, down to fourth gear. That's perfect. Off the brakes and cut across the white line slightly. That's good. Brakes on again. That's good, off the brakes and start to turn. Easy with it. Turn in first. Because look at the understeer we've got. So you can't really stamp on the power. You've got to be so smooth. Now, this guy, hopefully, is going to let us through soon. So we'll stay in fourth gear. What he'll do, yeah, he'll indicate and let us go through. So, shouldn't be braking there. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so a little bit of power as we go over the top of the hill. A little bit of power. Okay, brakes on down to third gear. That's it, off the brakes now. Gently turning, that's it. A little bit of power. Is he going to let us through here?
Yeah,
probably not. Yeah, that's fine. So brakes on. That's it. That's it, brakes on again, over to the right slightly. Okay, so just back off a little bit, that's it, straighten up. Accelerate away gently, so into fourth, and we'll stay in fourth gear. So don't change to fifth, we'll stay in fourth, that's fine. So after this next chicane, he's going to let us through. So what he'll do, he'll stay to the left and we'll go past him on the right. So, onto a little bit of brakes in. Okay, through we go, a little bit more power now, accelerated, easy with it, and go straight past him. So, nice and gently past him to fifth gear. Relax that steering. We don't need all that. We don't need to do that. Off the brakes. Smoothly turn in, gently bring it right to the right. Accelerator. That's perfect. That's perfect. Sixth gear now. Okay, so keep going. So gently on the brakes, down into fifth gear, off the brakes now. Off the brakes. That's good. So a little bit of power. Keep looking ahead. A little bit of power. So gently with the steering. That's fine. Nice and smooth. Okay. Easy with it, not yet. Now start to feed it in. Over to the right hand side. Good. Into sixth gear. That's perfect. Okay, so brakes on again. Down into fifth gear. Come off the brakes. That's fine. And then a nice smooth turn in. That's it. Looking over to the left hand side. Straight lines. Brakes. Okay. Just got the radical coming up the inside of us. Just ease off the brakes. That's fine. Just let him come round. Down into fourth gear. Nice and steady. We can't go too quick into this one because it throws the nose out. That's it. Now straighten up. Now a little bit of power. That's it. So nice and gently over the crest. No need to brake. Don't need to do too much. We don't need to do too much. Just keep looking ahead. That's it. So a little bit of power as we go over the top of the hill. And brakes up. Easy with the brakes. Down to third. Off the brakes and turn it. We don't need to stamp on stuff. Just nice and smooth. Bringing it round. Okay, keep it coming round. Okay, so brakes on. Off the brakes now. Good. And then right, over to the right, brakes on again. So we've got a straight line. That's it. Okay, straighten up, and back on the gas. Into fourth gear. Stay in fourth gear, no need to brake. Gently through here. Accelerate away again. Fifth gear now. Relax that steering. Onto the brakes. Off the brakes, gently through. Relax that steering and straighten up. Good, perfect. Sixth gear, that's perfect. Over to the right hand side. So, back on the brakes again. Off the brakes now, leave the gears alone. And we're going to come in the pits this time, bring it left, stay to the left, onto the brakes now, keep braking, and what it will do, it will change down the gears at this speed, so don't need to worry about them, just relax your hands on the wheel, nice and relaxed. Okay, so we're going to go between the Ferrari and the yellow cones there, anywhere between them is fine.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Okay.
That's good, so straighten the wheel up. That's fine. Bring both paddles together.
How do we switch to reverse like that?
No, reverse is there.
Oh.
Don't need to press it. Don't need to press it.
Okay.
Okay.